For decades, one image has defined Iraq: war, ruins, destruction. But what if that image is no longer the full story? Because, while much of the world stopped paying attention, something unexpected began rising from the dust. Modern skylines, technology startups, a new generation rewriting their country's future. Today, we travel to the heart of the Middle East, to reveal the Iraq the world rarely sees. Part 1. A land older than history, long before modern cities and global politics. This land was known by another name, Mesopotamia. It was here that humanity first built cities. It was here that writing began. And it was here that some of the earliest civilizations shaped the course of human history. Today, that same land is known as Iraq. Yet, in modern media, its ancient legacy is often overshadowed by decades of conflict. But history has taught us something powerful. Civilizations that helped build the world rarely disappear. They adapt, they rebuild, they rise again. For over a century, this street has been the intellectual heart of Iraq. Booksellers line the sidewalks. Poets debate philosophy. Students search for knowledge. Here, ancient traditions live side by side with modern culture. Nearby cafes overlook the Tigris River, where young Iraqis gather late into the night. Music plays, conversations flow, life continues. Not defined by conflict, but by culture. Part 2. Baghdad, the city that refused to die. Welcome to Baghdad, a city founded more than 1,200 years ago. For centuries, Baghdad was one of the most advanced cities on earth. During the Islamic Golden Age, scholars here studied science, medicine, astronomy, and philosophy. But modern history brought immense hardship. Wars, sanctions, and instability scarred the city for decades. And yet today, something remarkable is happening. Look closely at the skyline. Glass towers, new business districts, modern infrastructure slowly transforming the horizon. One of the most ambitious projects is the new central bank building designed by the legendary architect Zaha Hadid. Her futuristic design symbolizes something deeper. A country not only rebuilding, but reimagining its future. Part 4. The surprise rise of Erbil. Now travel north to Erbil. At first glance, Erbil feels like a completely different world. Modern malls, luxury hotels, technology hubs, international investors, and a rapidly growing startup ecosystem. Young entrepreneurs are launching companies in fintech, digital services, and artificial intelligence. Some call Erbil the Silicon Valley of Iraq. Co-working spaces are filled with programmers, designers, and engineers. Many studied abroad. Now they are returning home to build something new. A digital economy rising where few expected it. Part 5. A new generation of Iraqis. Perhaps the most powerful force shaping Iraq's future is its youth. Nearly 60% of Iraq's population is under 25. This generation grew up during difficult times, but they also grew up connected to the world through technology. They watch global trends. They build online businesses. They create art, music, and media. And many of them share one goal: changing the narrative of their country. Instead of being seen only through the lens of war, they want the world to see innovation, creativity, possibility. The truth is, countries are never defined by a single chapter of their history. They are defined by what comes next. The Iraq we often see in headlines is only part of the story. Beyond the headlines lies something more complex: a society rebuilding, a culture evolving, and a new generation determined to shape the future. Because history has shown us one thing again and again: civilizations that once changed the world often rise again. If you want to discover the hidden stories shaping our world, subscribe to The World Today. Because sometimes, the most important stories are the ones rarely told.